What's up, YouTube? My name is Calendar Man, and welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program. So, just starting exactly where we left off, we got the crude oil here, we got it putting into here. It's only been like a few seconds since I ended the last video, so, you know, it hasn't exactly built up or anything. I should probably be researching something, huh? High strength crystal? Yikes. But yes, I really should be researching this, so I can get this. Miniature particle collider? I'm sorry, what? Okay, well, I'm gonna pretend that's not there, and work on this. So I'm gonna let that go. That's gonna take a while, but it's gonna go. That's there. I'm going to grab the things that I made earlier. I made 4 of them. I only needed 3. I do not know why I made 4. My power's not doing great. Hold up. Let me see if there's something I can do about my power. I know I said I'd get right into that last time, but my power is really not doing well, so I need to do something about that. First I need to charge up a bit, which is gonna fuck over my power even more, but hey. What are you gonna do? It's fucking electricity. It's gonna go poo-poo. What? And I don't have enough iron! I just flew over the iron. Okay, now go to the coal. Go to the frickin' place of death and destruction and pollution and coal. We're gonna run out of coal eventually. Also, something that I did learn is these machines actually, assuming they actually have a sufficient power supply, actually have enough to do 4. So each mining machine can actually sustain 4 thermal power plants. I need more electromagnets. That's fine. I'll work on that later. So, yeah, I can do that for now. And that'll be sustainable. And that's really useful. I found that out on my single-player world when I was freaking around. Cause I did get about to this point in the single-player world. I made sulfuric acid, and I kind of stopped there. I didn't really want to get back. I didn't really want to go past where we were. So I didn't. That's about all I have to say. But that did allow me to find out a few more things that helped me in the earlier game that allowed me to speed up the earlier, the beginning. Because it's weird doing the beginning again after having learned quite a bit. It's such a different experience. Because the first time... Again, this is my first time playing this game. It's not like the other games on this channel where I had experience. I went into this game blind. 100% blind. I knew nothing. I knew it was a factory building game. Along the lines of, like, Factorio and Satisfactory. That's all I knew. And I knew you could go to different planets and stuff, but that was it. It's not like Undertale where I played the game before, or Kingdom where I had already seen the first few hours of it. It's not like that. Like this, I went in blind.
Compound has reached a certain scale. Now click the statistics panel button at the bottom right corner of the screen to view statistics. It includes the output consumption of each item, electricity data, etc. Use these dynamic data can help you to manage your production base.
Use these dynamic data can help you manage your product. That's not English. That's bad. Use these dynamic data to help you manage your production base. Sorry. I'm not one to make fun of like grammar mistakes. Sometimes I'll point them out, but like that was the voice actor. Like the voice actor himself read that out loud and went, "Yes, this is correct." Unless I'm being the dumbass here, which is completely possible. It's like 9 o'clock right now, so my brain isn't exactly the most powerful, but whatever. Anyway, more power. Satisfaction is really high, so I need to get more of these guys. Oh yeah, this is just my normal ass coal thing. I should grab some of this for power. I wish I had a way to just automatically feed this into me, like using my construction bots or something. Maybe that is something you can do later. I don't know. What was I saying about being new to this game? I mean, I was just saying, I was going into it blind the first time, but when I was playing it again, I knew about what I was doing, so I was able to experiment a bit more, and I was able to do it much faster and get my early game much better. I kind of seen that my start is kind of inefficient, but that's fine. That's to be expected. That is absolutely to be expected. Anyway, I started blasting. I've referenced that meme way too many times at this point. I'm sure you guys are tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of my own memes. I meme too much. Okay, that's not perfect, and I could probably stand to add a few more. Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna add a few more. I was gonna say a but there was really no but there. Wow. My electromagnet increase has really been doing a lot. High strength crystal. Okay, so now the next thing I can research is the structure matrix, which requires 800 of each. I mean, that's not that hard to do for my blue ones. I mean, look at this shit. There's a chest full of them. It's blue. Dabba dee dabba die. But my red production is significantly lower. I mean, it's going, but because of my lack of hydrogen, it's significantly lower. So I'm not going to research that yet. I'm going to let that build up. I'm going to continue doing this, and I'm going to get back to my hydrogen so that I can make more red. That's the limiting factor. It's the fucking hydrogen. Because you need so much of it. The graphite's easy. The graphite is easy enough to get. The energetic graphite, that's not that bad. It's the fucking hydrogen. That shit's annoying to get. Which is weird, because it's like the most common gas in the universe. But nope, I can only harvest it through oil. There's no... I can't fucking electrolyze it out of the air. Nothing like that. Can't take it out of water. You can fucking somehow... You can somehow defy the laws of physics with your oil cube and your water cube, but you can't somehow separate the hydrogen out of water. You know, this game's physics will never cease to amaze me. And by amaze, I mean confuse. Well, amaze too, but more so confuse. Fuck you, finish cutting down that tree. Stop it! I mean, it's my fault, I'm the one pressing the W key, but stop it! Get some help. Can I make another one of these? Thermal power station? I can't anymore. I need more iron! Why? How? How in the world is iron what I'm missing? Also, this is asymmetrical. But honestly, I'm too lazy to fix that right now. My laziness is overriding my OCD. So... You're just gonna have to live with that. You're gonna have to live with the consequences of my actions. Okay. My power is doing a lot better now. I really don't like that I'm relying on fucking coal power. Because these coal veins are gonna run out eventually. I mean, oh, okay. This one's at pretty much 1 million. That one's at pretty much 1 million. So I still have a lot left. That stone vein is definitely going down. But it's fine. The thing I'm most worried about right now is actually my crude oil. That seems to go down significantly faster. But whatever. Well, this is already full. I mean, I guess I can start researching the yellow stuff. But I'm not gonna start working on it yet until I get, until I finish my red stuff, because I need to do more red. I need to do more red first. Okay, so... I got my power, so I can go back over here and continue with the crude oil. I was gonna say I should charge, but then I looked down and saw that I don't need to. So, yeah. I keep saying so. Sorry, whenever I'm trying to think of a thought, yes, that's what I meant to say. Whenever I try to, like, have a cohesive thought, like, if I take a while, I'll just be like, so, or, sorry about that. I don't know. I mean, as I do this more and more, I'm sure ideas will flow to me easier. But I've been doing this for less than a year now. I've still only been making videos since October. So, I am still learning how to be a good commentator. It's a process. I gotta get used to everything. Okay, so... Here... 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 And then you are going to be plasma refining. So that's copy, paste, paste. There we go. I am a little concerned. Yeah, where actually am I gonna put the output of these things? I should probably output them into one tank and then output them further into those tanks at the beginning. That would probably be the best bet. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna go with. Okay, so... I'll hook these up to conveyors in a second, but I'm more worried about the output at the moment, because that's going to be a bit more of a confusing web of what the fuck. I always need iron! I always need iron. Always. Let me grab like 3 stacks of this stuff. There we go. I've gotten a bit better at controlling the low altitude of flying as well, and it actually doesn't take as much power as you might expect it to. The most of the power consumption that happens when you're flying comes from the takeoff. But once you're actually in air, it doesn't use that much. Okay, so anyway, conveyor belts, upgrades, people. Okay, so hydrogen, I'm just gonna lead over here. Which means that I should be able to just... Oh, are these on separate parts of the same... of the grid? Oh, that's annoying. Nope! Don't do that. Because then that thing has nowhere to go. I need this to bridge over. So... you go up... there, down, connect, and then whatever this is can go up, over, up, over, yep, and then I can start, we can go down, applies with other object. I'm gonna kill you. I am going to kill you. That's just a fact. You are going to die. Okay, so that's fine. You go here, and then there's going to be a tank or hydrogen right at the water. Cool. That's gonna go in there, so that's where all the hydrogen's gonna be. So let me actually set up the sorters. Wow, this is hell. That's kind of how I set up my oil and shit in my other world, though. Just gonna make a bunch of sorters. I need them more than anything else. Don't have any more chips on me. I must have eaten them all. That's a bad joke. It's a terrible, terrible joke. Angle too wide. Excuse me, bitch? What do you mean, angle too fucking wide? What about that angle could possibly be too wide? This is... I'm gonna murder. I'm just gonna do it. Okay. No. How about here? Okay. Oh, you can connect to there just fine. I'm pretty sure I set that to input, not output. So you can connect it. Oh, I guess that's because that's where the grid kind of switches. Because that's the problem with having a grid on a sphere. At some point, that grid is gonna be cutting itself off unless you have the perfect scale for the perfect size planet, which is obviously not gonna be the case most of the time. So you gotta be very specific with how you set things up. Okay. So this is gonna be hydrogen. This is going to be hydrogen. This is going to be hydrogen. I know I wanted them to all be on the same side, but they ended up all being on separate sides. Refined oil is it's gonna be a little bit less of a pain in the ass because it can be a bit further away, but trust me, I know what I'm doing to an extent. This is gonna be much easier. Because this, I don't even have to bridge or anything. I can just have them like this. So now I can just, once that builds, collides with other. You know, this game really, really makes me want to commit murders. Angle too wide. Fine, fine, this doesn't need to be here. Fine, fuck you then. Fuck me. Okay, can I connect this to here? Is that too far? Might be too far. Maybe not. I guess it's not. Okay, cool. That just goes there then. And then we have Mr. Storage Tank going here. Fucking doing your thing. Okay, then we got this, and that goes there, and that's fine. So we just need to actually set these. So, refined oil, and refined oil. Now, I can actually plug the crude oil into these. And by plug them in, I mean set it up, you know, put the conveyors and shit. Do the do. God, it's so weird being at, like, the planet's edge here, cause, like, or, like, at the pole. Cause these grids are all tilted and fucky. These are all massively fucked. But it somehow works, I guess? Maybe? If this is, like, this is a very weird definition of works, but I suppose it does. So I should be making more hydrogen. I should be making more of these. 15 a minute. So that's gonna be. So that's making 1, 2. So 15, 34. So that's 45 more hydrogen. 90 more refined oil. That's fine. Probably gonna want another one of these here because the refined oil is gonna be stacking up more than the hydrogen. Now I need a fuck ton of conveyor belts, so I need to actually drag this back to where the other thing is. First up, hydrogen. Okay, so I guess let me just collides with something. These grids are freaking fucked up. Yeah, I should probably do it in small portions so I can actually allow the drones time to do their thing. Okay, so let me go over here and let me kind of follow the conveyor as they build it. That would make the most sense. I'll get this done the quickest. Yeah, so get those two done. Hydrogen cube. I'm not going to get over hydrogen cube or oil cube. Hell, I named a video oil cube. That, I gotta say, I mean, just that title. It's perfect, because you have no idea what you're getting into when I title a video Oil Cube. It's not clickbait or anything. I mean, it's what it was. There do be oil cubes. It's just a funny-ass title. Maybe not funny to some people, but funny to my weird sense of humor. Okay, let me bring the refined oil along with me, I suppose. Do the same thing. Yeah, I'm just gonna be bringing these both out at the same time. That makes the most sense. See, they have to kind of make a decision about, like, where do they go when the grid starts fucking up. And it's like they just have to make that choice. They have to make that call. Okay, I'm not gonna waste you guys' time with this. I spent enough time sidetracked on the last video, so I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so that's triple the hydrogen. Well, that's double the hydrogen and double the refined oil, but that's enough to get 2 more of these, which will triple my overall hydrogen production. So that'll be good. Because I am still technically making more hydrogen than I'm using, but now I'm going to be getting even more, like, to a much larger extent. It's a whole solid block of hydrogen now. That's not how it's going to be the whole time, and eventually this will all taper out once it's all put into tanks, but, you know. For now, there's a lot of shit. Oh. For now, this thing is pretty much full. Actually, I'm gonna have to remove that. I'm gonna have to do a different system here. Hold up. I just kind of gotta dismantle this and set up a whole thing. So, I wish I had more foundations. I should actually probably make a bunch more foundations. Because that's kind of necessary right now, so I think I'm gonna do that. Okay, so I'm gonna take, like... There's gotta be a lot of steel just hanging out here, huh? Yeah. I'll take 3 stacks of steel. And I'll take, like, 9 stacks of concrete. And that should allow me to make 3 stacks of foundations. And that'll be good. I'm almost done researching the new science. So that'll be nice. I'll probably end the video once that's done. Just because it's a nice little place to leave it. Yeah, I'm just gonna do all that. So I should be able to make 300. Yep. There we go. Oh, did you guys want to see me make a lot of foundations? Because, here I am, making a lot of foundations. Wasting my time making floors is a Calendar Man promise. This is what I signed up for when I started making YouTube videos. Making way too many freaking floors. This is exactly what I wanted. Can I... Yeah, 4x4. This is what I want. My large amounts of foundations. They will amount to something. Lack of item. Fuck you. Oh. Yeah, maybe it would be a good idea to charge. Do you think that might be something I need to do? I don't know. Jury's still out on that one. Okay, fuck you. Making my way over here. That was a bad idea. That was a very bad idea. Okay, well now I'm gonna waste everyone's power by charging myself. But that's fine, because I'm a greedy son of a bitch and I need all the power. That science is taking longer than I expected. Oh yeah, well it makes sense, because the red is being produced very slowly. Not a giant solid block, it's coming out like 2 at a time. Oh, it's coming out none at a time, actually, because my hydrogen isn't doing anything. Oh, yeah, because there's no more hydrogen being funneled into that. So I should hurry the fuck up and get this done, basically. Got it. Whatever. I'll do more of that, but I don't need to at the moment. So what I need to do is I need to get one more oil refree. Oh, good thing I'm right next to the steel production. Let me just get a bunch of this shit. I'm gonna need lots of it eventually, so. But oil refinery, and I'm going to put them. I didn't really need to destroy that one, but I did need to put it 1 down, so. Or like 2 down, actually. Here. Oh, well, actually, I do want to move it over a bit as well. So just in general, okay. So I did need to destroy it. So I'm gonna move it down a bit, and I'm gonna move it over a bit. So it's gonna be like here, here, and here. Oh, it's gonna make the output a bit of a pain in the ass to deal with, but whatever. I can work with that. Pains in the ass are kind of what I'm known for, being a pain in the. Okay. Oh yeah, my foundations are kind of, well, whatever. I still want those foundations, so I'm gonna leave that go in there for a minute, but it's gonna take a minute. So I can afford to make this video last a little bit longer. I do have to cut out a bit, so you guys get to deal with me for a little bit longer. You guys can react with excitement or fear. Whichever you feel is more appropriate. Appropriate. Yep, that's the word. That is exactly what I meant to say. So this is gonna be hydrogen. Okay, that's just kind of staircases. This is going to be energetic graphite. Oh, yes. I was about to say fuck, but then it went through perfectly. Okay. So that's energetic graphite. That's hydrogen. So I just need to actually put the things down. So, hydrogen, graphite, hydrogen. Oh, I need to add another conveyor. Hydrogen, energetic graphite, hydrogen, and energetic. That's not it. Energetic graphite. Okay. Is that anything? Okay. So, and now I should be done with the foundation making, so I should be able to put this one here. And we should be good in a moment once I get this conveyor belt all up here. Here. And then I should be able to put this here. Almost there. Hydrogen. Energetic graphite. I hate that my commentary hasn't been more than just saying what I'm doing for the last few minutes. But I need to concentrate to make sure I don't, like, skip over a step or something stupid like that. Or, like, disconnect a fucking sorter, like with the guy. because that would just waste even more of you guys' time in the future, and that would suck. Okay, so that I don't need to put filters on these because they're already set to do one thing. So there. So this is gonna do X-ray cracking. So copy, paste. Need more power. Okay, there we go. Should be able to throw this down, and we are golden. Triple our hydrogen production. Let's fucking go. So now I'm making 45, 90, 135 hydrogen every minute, which is really good. How much are these guys, how much is this using? So this is making 10 a minute. So that's 20, 40, 60, 80. So I can afford to make more. I can afford more. So that's making 80. Let's see. 100, 120. And that's all I can do for now. If any more is going to be 140, which is over. Simple math. But yeah, now I should have enough. I can stack those, and that makes my life easier. And, yeah. Look at this. Tripled our science production. Tripled our hydrogen production. Tripled our science production. This is a good day for mankind. I don't know what kind of voice I started using there, but listen, don't judge me. Product stacking? Oh! Brick crack. Why? Why is product stacking? Why is product no go in here? This happened before too. Wait, this already happened before. Why does it do that sometimes? It just decides that no, oil doesn't need to go in here when it absolutely does. It did that a couple episodes ago too. What is up? Why does it do that sometimes? That is gonna screw me over. Okay, so it should start. Yep, and now you can see it's back and going in there. So now I'm going to be getting more hydrogen now that my things are actually not stacking anymore. Well, they still are, but, you know what I mean. Once they're done stacking way too freaking much, I'll be good. Wow, this is taking a while. I would upgrade those conveyor belts to go faster if I could, but, that's a bit expensive to upgrade each and every one of those. So I'm not going to do that. But anyway, I think that's a good bit of progress, so I'm gonna end this video here. Like I said, triple hydrogen production, triple refined oil production, but that doesn't really mean as much, except for, it also contributing to this. And as such, I tripled my red science production. I was gonna show you me unlocking the yellow science. I'll throw that at the beginning of the next video. So yeah, stay tuned, 2 days, this will be out on Friday, or, well, the next video will be out on Friday, you'll be able to see that then, and I will start working on the next thing. But until next time, my name is Calendar Man, and I will see you later.